So I guess the music has always come from, you know, Southeast London kid, parents came over from Nigeria, had me, grew up listening to all these different influences. When I got to my, you know, I guess the beginning of like my real kind of teenage years, this explosion of like, I guess, second generation black people or urban people that have come from London that are almost a sum of the kind of Nigerian/African Caribbean experience mixed with the kind of diversity of London, but then also the great British experience. I saw all these people like the So Solid Crew and Dizzy and Kano and da-da-da, and they were not necessarily singing or trying to conform, they were just rapping and telling their story. I guess there was the first batch of MCs that tried to do it in an American way, and then after that it evolved, and then that's when it became really exciting. When I started, and I'm not saying it's the most important thing, but there was no real like fan mania for like a British MC. It wasn't a thing. Like So Solid Crew had it as a crew, but there wasn't any like fandom, like people chasing you down the street or people stopping to ask you for pictures. In fact, it was almost kind of like a taboo, like what, you're a British rapper? Like you're like a British MC. Like you remember, bro, I can see in your eyes that you remember. Like, nah, we listen to Jay-Z and that, we don't listen to those guys. I always just wanted to be one of the first that was able to kind of, one, level with my contemporaries from all different genres, and to also create the same mania as every other type of artist. Before we have all these amazing platforms that we have now, you had to either get on the radio station or the TV, and they weren't getting on the radio station or the TVs. I'm not saying that everyone's been painted by the same paintbrush, but there was even a time it was associated with like violence and this and anything to stop it from, you know, people were being banned from venues. It's punk, it is really punk. And now it's the coolest thing in the world and everybody wants to be associated with it.